Hello everyone, it's Dale here. Today's video is going to be a bit different as it is going to be done by my friend Vivek, who initially started as a member of our trading course and who is now a professional trader who recently got funded by $1 million. So he's definitely a guy worth listening to. He focuses solely on intraday trading the ES and NQ. His methods are different than mine, as he uses mostly smart money concepts. But don't worry if you don't understand everything he does and everything he says. This is most likely not the last video he will provide us. So here we go. Here is Vivek's analysis. And one more thing, let me know what you think, how you liked it, and if you would like to get more videos like this from Vivek. Alright, so here we go.
Hi, I am trading right here. So very important, I guess, right now is how NQ behaves in this inefficiency, this fair value gap, right? So that if NQ starts to dig here in this, then we'll have to see how it reacts at this level, and there is a and let's say if the bounce has to happen, very likely it can happen in this area where it can revert. But in case it closes below this, right, then very likely what we'll see is NQ coming back to the discount side, right? Now this is an equilibrium line, 18463, so it's going to trade below this, and then once it gets into the discount area, very likely it's going to come to this area. You see this inefficiency, this one that's marked, and I'll tell you what's the importance of this inefficiency. So if you really look at it, this particular inefficiency was created in this leg, right? So if you look at it, it came down, went up, and then this actually sent it right back here, right? And then when you look at this leg up, it came here all the way, first resistance, then use as a support, push the price higher. So in this overall price action, it's very easy to identify that this has really played a pivotal role, right? This inefficiency. So what I'm saying is that if the price closes below this, very likely it will come to discount. Discount is this entire area, right, from equilibrium to this line. So what I'm saying is that very likely it is going to come here, and then depending on what it does, right, so this can be another reversal point, the CE of this can be a reversal point, or if it closes below this, then we are talking about digging into it and potentially taking this level out, right? So that's how I'm going to be looking or internalizing the order flow, based on the price action that I see pertaining to this chart. This is going to be really the very important chart to determine, what NQ is trying to do, right? This 4-hour chart. Now let's quickly look at ES. So just like NQ, ES also made an all-time high today, and very similarly, ES is trading right here in this fair value gap. So the first important thing would be to see if ES gets a bounce from this fair value gap, right? It could be from here, it could be from 75%, it could be from the bottom, whatever. But if it closes below this, again, very likely it's coming here in the discount area. And if you look at this area very, very closely, there's one inefficiency here as well, right? If I draw this, so the CE of this inefficiency actually is exactly in line with this equilibrium, this green line. So if it closes below this, then very likely it's coming here, and this would be an important point to gauge, 5283, in terms of what price is trying to do at this level. So this is how, again, ES would be there, and then just like NQ, this is a very, very important inefficiency which sent the price down and then finally use it as a support and send the price up. So again, we'll have to see if it comes here all the way, how this is reacting. Is it getting a support? If it closes below this, then that that's going to be very bearish, right? So obviously all of this would not happen tomorrow, but this is how I guess we're going to look at NQ going forward. Now one very quick way to look at, sorry, ES. Now one very quick way to look at ES price action would be this chart. Now this is an hourly chart. If you see, it has already made a very small fair value gap, and so if again it comes back and closes above it, then it would be a bullish sign, right? But if it's already closed below it, if it only wicks it above it but closes, the body closes below this, and it starts to get here, then that would be a sign, right, that it wants to come, the price wants to come down to whatever level. We'll see now. This is a FVG that was created during the CPI. I have labeled it as CPI FVG. So if I again have to quickly, let's look at this chart, right, on ES. If you look at this, these are three consolidation that I have marked. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and let's say that this was the reversal and this was the highest point. So as I was talking about the reversal on a 15-minute chart, if I make it a 15-minute chart, I actually pointed out this level yesterday, right? And it did break below it, and it actually, if you look at it closely, it formed a fair value gap right here, and all these play a very, very important role if you're, especially for intraday trading. And if you look at it, for this fair value gap, this candle closed just above it, but then the fall, again it started to come down. So this sort of is in the process of pushing the price down. So how are we going to know the price action? Typically what I'll do is, if I again revert back to 5-minute chart here, so this has been taken out. So the next level that I'm looking at is this level, right, which is the bottom of this consolidation, right? So once the price comes in here, how the price, generally there will be a reversal, and how the price reacts in this area, as in if you just project this, right, in this area, if it crosses above it, then very likely it's going up. But if it is, let's say it goes above it, mitigates the position, etc., smart money comes down, then the next level of interest would be this level, right? So it's like price will generally comes down in a ladder fashion. Similarly, when it goes up in a ladder. So this is another sort of way intraday to determine which way price is heading, right? And these consolidation areas become very, very important as you sort of monitoring the price through the day. All right, so I guess that's about it. I know this relatively turned out to be a longer video than I thought, but I guess that's pretty much what's top of my mind right now, and we'll see how the week sort of ends.